Previously on Test C teams.
Or let's say that you're able to, get this aperture to function.
Sure.
The monster is going to have an opinion on that. Shelves of land cleaving off, revealing underneath glossy black carapace as it sweeps away, revealing a monstrous, twisted variant of a Cathris face.
Oh, God.
Inside and down, revealed between the claws.
I don't like that. It's the other two Cathrises. They were too dumb to be me, and they messed up.
Stupids.
They turned into a crab and a worm, and I know how to get out. I'll tell you in a second.
Walnut, there is a scratching inside your book, and it says, "You work from your side, we'll work from ours." Secretarian.
Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulchre, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expended remarks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line and initial it twice.
Hello, I am Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade and PAX. I am also a Minifus Herodron, CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. But today, I'm your internet friend, Jerriford K. Horcrims, and I'm here to run a game of Dungeons & Dragons for my friends, specifically these friends. Now, it's been a long time since I've deployed these, but it should be established.
Yeah.
We haven't played these characters
In person?
In person.
I thought we did with Anna.
Oh, you guys did. I wasn't there. Yeah, I missed those first.
Oh my
I think Anna was right
God.
here.
That was back when Paxes were a thing.
Yeah, I remember
think. I was like
Paxes.
traveling or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
But just as was established in the Documency ledger, rank 3, there is work to do on both sides of the lock. And we're going to begin that work today. He's the owl boy. Turn a scowl to joy. It's still.
I don't remember the thing.
I don't remember the thing. That's right, man. I gotta dust a lot of this stuff off.
So remember, tiny owl boy,
Small owl,
Yeah.
very happy.
likes things to be clean. He's a dirty bird,
He's
dirty,
a dirty little
as
bird.
all birds are.
Yeah.
right?
Scruffy, dirty.
Something yucky about
that's
him.
Gross.
Right?
That's right.
But also,
not fan.
very large dark sword.
Yes. Follows them around.
Right.
Once
It's
more.
also anime.
Oh, indeed. To the right of my right, once more with feelings. It's Prism.
Okay, pop hearts.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Feelings, you gotta feel the feelings.
To my left, it's been, longer than a week since we've seen Yitzbin and Tinde. It's been a substantial amount of time. I think it's probably correct there.
It's guns.
Now, to the left of my left, more like Thirst from the Quiver.
I don't remember that one either. Yeah.
It's from back in the day.
What was first from the quivers? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Something like, listen,
Hey, wow.
you can invent it, and you may be required. Oh, God,
stop it!
you get those pens back. You get those pens back up here. Now, let's establish our scene. When last we saw our heroes from the erstwhile collections agency,
Sure.
that secret shard of Acquisitions Incorporated, wholly parallel to the parent organization, created by Certainty, drawn in an effort to secure the C team itself, against the wishes of her evil clone pantheon of dads. She established the collections agency. When last we saw them, though, they were deep in the bowels of a kind of arcane religious library.
That's right.
The most recent thing that we had determined as the collections agency. And it's worth emphasizing all of these things, both for friends new and old. But one of the other projects, Inspirata, the City of Intrigue, is the vast production of religions and ways of knowing, sometimes multiple per day. It's a cult festival. The Acquisitions Incorporated had begun purchasing wholesale many cults and ways of knowing until they owned virtually every knowledge tradition in the city. And it was at this time that deep in this, these lower racks of this archive, Omendron himself, and Omendron, two-handed Maul in tow, suggested that upon introducing himself, materializing in this haunted library,
Right.
Suggested that it was time to get it over with.
Right. And this was to Yitzbin, right? Because Yitzbin was not able
Indeed.
to descend
Absolutely.
a ladder.
Yes. Now, if you are overly concerned about the specific place you might have been, where you were, it's worth mentioning. Now, don't worry about it, because I'm going to handle all of that for you.
Right.
We're going to start in a different place. You don't have to be like, I forget the Dewey Decimal System. You know what I mean? Oh, I got it. Absolutely. Oh, I'm gonna hook her up. You bet. The main thing is that we're gonna start in a place that you don't have to worry about what point in the Dewey Decimal System you were in inside the mystical library. Fear not. Before we continue,
Does the Dewey Decimal System?
shut up! For the podcast, I just dished up a vicious
Ryan's
attack
dead.
on Ryan. Ryan's fucking dead. I would like to thank, just as I did last episode, I would like to thank Elderwood Academy and Level Up Dice for the continued support. And obviously, it's worth going over some of the new systems because we're sort of doing things in a little bit of an asymmetrical way. So a couple changes for this last chapter: retirement, season 4, Acquisitions Incorporated, the C team. Giveaways in the new incarnation happen whenever the cauldron fills up. We do a giveaway in the chat. So obviously, be on the lookout for that. The first thing, and the prizes increase in value over time. So the first prize that we give away, I know,
Steak knives.
a set of incredible steak knives. Oh, that's right.
A lifetime
There's
supply
two whole
of
sets
wax.
here. Now, Yitzvin, if you would be so kind, can I have this other pile of riches?
Oh,
yeah.
of course. Oh,
That's a huge stack.
Oh,
Of
Giving that away?
Yes.
wow.
Hello, it is I, Yitzvin.
I have yet to reclaim accent. There we go.
Well,
There we go.
in any case, the first prize is a secret. The first time the cauldron fills, Elderwood Academy special fancy bag.
Ooh, a red one.
What?
Fancy pants C team. I didn't even see that one.
This is for the
It
evil
has the
fan.
fancy.
Come on.
Was it the red omen that came and talked?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is an artifact.
The
Yeah.
sparkle.
No,
I like
so
the
it's
idea that every omen's a
Yum,
different color.
yum.
yeah, so it's twinkling. It's like a
Can I-
Mighty
can I
Morphin
get
Power
the
Rangers, I
heft
think.
going here?
Yes,
Ready?
No, that was only the
I
first.
feel like
This isn't as juicy, but it feels more.
It has more
nuanced.
dice in it, so it's a secret set
Okay, pretty
given
good.
to us
Pretty good.
by our friends at Level Up Dice.
Bud.
That is for the second
It could be anything. Then.
fill.
Yeah.
Probably dice.
It could be steak knives.
I don't think so.
Little ones.
Could be Level Up brand steak knives.
Oh,
Or dice.
I would.
sharp dice. Throw out your steak.
New Cadillac.
Something to consider.
Third prize is fire.
Investigate it. Now, prizes have been shown off. I think I've done that part. Now, instead of boons and buffs, just like last time, we're switching to the lore of the week. And so one of the players' takes up the role of the loremonger.
Question.
Yes.
Do we tell lore from the position of only our OG characters, or are we writing lore ever as the collection agency, depending on the episode?
Well, now for this particular episode, I think that it probably comes down to the character.
Okay.
Right. So in this case, it would be Yitzbin.
Yitzbin would write
Right.
perceptions. Okay.
Exactly right. And so that means that if Still's meter fills up, then you will get some.
Gotta still fill.
Yeah, exactly. Bars. If you have, that would be a situation where Yitzbin would offer a pithy quote
Sure.
about them. Now, if Yitzbin's meter fills, of course, Yitzbin has
Some self-reflection.
private thoughts
Do. Okay.
that they will
I
reveal to all of
remember
us.
who these characters are,
Exactly right. And this is an incredible opportunity,
isn't it?
obviously, for the loremonger to reconnect with that special secret place within. All right, now, I think all of the mechanical aspects of this have been completed.
I believe
I feel adjudicated thoroughly.
All right.
Properly thanked our sponsors.
Oh, yeah, they've done it. And I thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And obviously, thank you, the viewer. Let's get NPR with it.
Good.
And thanks, ExxonMobil.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alyssa. You're welcome.
Hey.
Gratitude.
Hey,
Gratitude.
We're also being thanked by someone in Sydney. Now,
thank you for the local library. You know.
You know what? I
And then
appreciate
Dewey
them.
did this.
Thank you, Dewey.
Who's?
Dewey. Love you, buddy. Miss you.
so I feel like
Hell of a system.
This season, each episode we have to introduce a new NPC that we never see again.
All right.
I'm putting Mr. Dewey out there.
Okay.
Okay.
Dewey's this one for.
Well, I mean, we're
is he
just
going to
getting
beat
started.
the ficus, the fan favorite, the talking
Yeah,
ficus?
I've heard nothing but tweets about it. Like, it's been incredible. The response from the viewers, insane.
Does anyone want to help Alyssa out? She has no voice.
Everyone asks who's Dewey, but no one asks how's Dewey.
Take that one home.
Does
How does
people ask
Dewey do
who's
this?
Dewey?
Yeah.
The decimal system guy?
I ask what's Dewey,
Yeah.
but never where's Dewey.
Are you-
Clover in
now, Prism.
the early morning.
Prism, would you like to play Dungeons and
The
Dragons?
invisible timer of anxiety in my body has gone off the egg timer, and only I can hear it. But please relieve me of its
What's it sound
infernal
like?
shriller. Oh, it's klaxon in nature.
No, but I believe personally that this is simply Prism asserting herself in the space.
It's true.
And there is
Projecting
no
her
reason
truth.
that we should not acquiesce to this desire. So imagine
Crap.
a dark
Yes, I am.
a dark snow globe.
Oh.
So the little
Say
black
no
flecks
more.
or what?
Yeah, right. Now, further, imagine that instead of being outside of the snow globe,
Inside it?
you are inside
What?
Come on.
the
Come
snow
on.
globe.
I can't even.
That's not possible.
We make dreams come true on this show.
Would you say we're in a sort of translucent marble, Jerry?
Well, not in the classic sense. It is because if it is translucent,
Baroque.
it would be very, very difficult for you to tell currently. You are essentially in a very dark place altogether. You feel like absolute shit to the extent that you each have 10 hit points total.
Oh, no. I guess I
excellent.
should switch my
All right,
character.
let's do it.
Uh-oh.
So in a dark place and feel like
Extremely
shit. Are we going to start playing the game at any point?
Or is this just 2021?
Yeah.
Let's save it for tabletop.
No, it's hashtag 2021 vibes. I think is
Hell
the
yeah.
2020. Fun.
2021 things that just make sense.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
2021 kids will know.
They stopped making people, okay? They just stopped.
Now, so it is, I would say, almost like a Twilight, not like the book,
Like the movie.
I don't understand.
like the movie. No, not like the movie, like the audiobook.
Oh, elevated. Wow.
Not like the audiobook, like the graphic novel, like the manga
Like
interpretation.
the fanfic.
Oh, there's a moment.
Okay, well, I mean, 6 of 1. So that is the as you each begin to wake up and
Wake up.
Come.
I don't want to make up. I wanted to.
We've fucking
Stop
lost
it.
it.
Dump it.
Oh,
The viewers
Back.
are leaving.
Yeah.
Gone. There's no more.
We need to bring him back.
All right.
Where's
here.
the ficus?
Dance.
sweaty.
Is this what you want? Is everyone happy yet?
Here for the podcast, Brian is dancing.
Throw the Acq Inc. money. This dance song.
Now, you should know.
They're back. They're back.
The dancing brought back to the table.
Thank Christ. All 200 of them, they're there. So, but that is roughly speaking the light level with which you can see each other as you begin to put your consciousness back together.
Okay.
In a wholly new place that seems distinct, perhaps, from the previous location you remember being.
Okay.
So it's dark. We see each other. Are there any other features here?
Absolutely.
What are they?
Say no more.
I just saw the real Kate. Like for a second, I saw actual Kate, and it was quite real. Absolutely,
Don't tell anyone.
There are no, the most startling thing, perhaps, is that there is 2 other people here.
Oh. Oh. Who said that?
One of
Who's there?
Who?
Who's there? I see fine.
Yeah, well, how's dark
Yeah,
vision?
we all have dark
How does dark vision work?
Yeah,
We have a lot of us have
We're
it.
all fine. Yeah.
One of them, you served with dutifully
Mm-hmm.
in Spirata.
Mm-hmm.
You can see her armor. She has not woken up with the rest of you.
Oh.
She is clearly still out. And what's more, you would describe her skin as soft, almost bruised, but not bruised the way that a person would be. Bruised like fruit.
Oh no, gross.
That's yucky.
Yeah.
I'm
Try
not
something
saying,
else.
I'm not, okay, let's go do it again.
Yeah, different, please.
New place, fresh fruit.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Shiny.
Something
smells good.
delicious.
That's
No,
that's the way I want to remember Evelyn.
Unfortunately, it's the
Fresh fruit.
opposite.
Oh no.
We're back to the moldy fruit.
We had to go back the other way. I'm sorry.
Lathander's holy light couldn't reach her.
No,
Not here.
Oh,
not in this
no.
place.
Oh no. Okay.
no. I'll send Evelyn a mail before this episode airs.
He's dead. We should tell Anna.
Up, Evelyn.
Oh, she moved away. I mean,
Fine.
we already do that. So,
Evelyn moved away to the bad fruit place.
yeah, exactly. To the part of the store you don't go.
They say it's
The
organic
12th
food.
aisle.
Exactly.
No, that's the aisle you stay
Aisle
out
12.
of.
This is
I was just going to say, it's vitally important. So there's a softening,
Yeah.
potentially even a pooling around the base of the arm.
oh weird.
I'm sorry. I, just,
Like that.
I don't make these things up.
Flavor.
Flavor it.
This is terrible. It's a shame. The only thing we can do now is eat. I will start with the eyes. Dips.
I like this because you know that when you die, your cat's going to eat you.
Oh, yeah.
We all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's barely
Yeah, the
role
only
playing.
difference is this. There's a little bit of reverential pause in this one. Just a little moment to acknowledge and appreciate, and then
Well, yeah, almost in a ritual sense.
Closes the eyes out of reverence and then opens them up and eats them.
Oh, we're back.
God.
I have nothing but respect for your ritual, but perhaps there is a clue to be found on body before we imbibe our blood and organs.
I've seen this before. She seems dead enough to eat.
You eat the clue and
No, I eat the body, then I spit out the
Then you spit out the
the
clue.
most
Exactly.
important thing.
That's how you get to the clue the fastest.
Yeah.
and all of her hair.
What is the other body that's here?
It is not a body.
Okay.
Nobody.
Nobody's here. The other body is nobody.
You can see them. They appear to be sort of seated away from the rest of the group, maybe 15, 20 feet away, and their back is to the group. Occasionally, you can hear something like a rustle of canvas that sort of emanates from the room.
Okay.
It's difficult to determine its position. You just hear something like it sounds like pulling something in and out of a pack.
Okay.
And oh yeah, go ahead. Good.
Back to the Evelyn's dead body part real quick. So Prism is wailing, like immediately is like, oh my God, it's disgusting. I can't. Oh my God. And then she's like, throws herself on top of Evelyn. She's like really weeping, like really like making a meal of this moment, but like
the armor compresses.
Maybe experiencing genuine sadness. And then she sees that happen and she goes, do you know how hard it is to find a good manager?
Oh, Prism, I missed.
Prism is legit.
I want to look at this.
I have seen these before. I'm just taking
No, listen,
your accent.
I
I'm
plan
so
to
sorry.
do it.
I'm
No, I
so
plan
sorry.
to do the whole thing in
seen
accent
accent.
because I'll lose it. Otherwise,
I have seen a body before. I have idea. My great muscle can revive a dead body. Here we go. And I use shocking grasp
Oh, Jesus. All right.
to try to just clear funk on
okay.
Evelyn's body.
Yeah, jets of like arcing curls of electricity leap out from the metal plates of the armor. It begins to smoke and steam in different places at the same time.
Et voila.
Well, and this is also worth mentioning. You think it isn't merely a function of the dimmer light in this place. This armor doesn't have the cast that it did. That original armor was
Choice.
it was almost beyond comprehension.
Like,
I mean, gleaming, a manifestation of divinity,
Undertotally light.
powerful weapons.
still would be legitimately upset at someone dying. And what I was going to try was revivify. Revivify.
So we drank a lot
Gotta
between the
refill.
episodes.
Okay, so I want to point out we have a stanky, squished up old kitchen sponge that is just
My name is Yitzbin.
no.
Yeah,
No, that's
haven't-
not gonna go. Still's going to zap it in the microwave for 5 seconds. Get any of the grossness out.
he's just trying his best.
Yeah.
No, do it. I just wanted to set the stage for
Yeah.
what I'm at.
I mean, also, like, I'm sure, like, yes, the statute of limitations have long since passed, but he's going to try his best.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's literally kitted just to heal. That's all he can do. And he sees someone hurt / dead, so I'm going to try.
You take next. You have next.
Just moaning.
Tag in.
No! No, I don't have to roll or anything. Instantaneous touch. One action touch. You touch a creature that's died. I can return it to 1 hit point.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
wake it up.
This spell can't return to life a creature that's died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Oh, wet
Did she die of
creature.
old age?
A mushy creature.
There's no bones.
That's what I was wanting
There's
to look
no
for.
bones.
Did I eat the bones?
Oh, God, I ate the bone.
Did Prism eat the bones?
All right.
I want to,
Who ate the bones?
may I
Point of order.
investigate or perceive? I'm going to take a sniff.
What the heck? Why I was doing this revivification thing?
Well, but there's no bone. Okay, try to make a bone.
Try to fucking do it with your
Boneless
bones.
Evelyn.
Try to do it.
Let's do
Put some bones in there.
Dude, it's like you can boneless Evelyn, right?
Yeah.
You bet.
All right, she's
You
back.
have bones? Does she want one?
Yeah.
It worked.
The Tyson Anytizer.
All right.
Good enough.
Evelyn's back. Sans bones. Yeah, she's
Floppy?
like a beanbag chair. With
No,
us
no,
now.
no.
Okay.
No, she is
Okay.
like a package of.
She says, "Hey,"
She's
y'all.
she's
and I say, "Hey, Evelyn, I did it. I saved you."
she's like a
Sorry about your
package.
bones.
She's like a package of fruit roll-ups that have been left on the dashboard.
Okay.
Pretty.
But she's
But-
fine now.
So she smells good.
Warm.
She's
Yeah.
all right.
I feel a little boneless, I'll be honest with you. but I'm cheerful. I'm happy to be here. What are we doing
I'm
here?
happy to have you. This is great.
Jerry, you are
Hey.
excused. You may go.
I saved the day.
For the
me and Kate got this.
For the podcast, that was not Evelyn in the studio. That was just Kate, and now she
an
is laying
amazing
as a
Yeah, she's a method actress.
I'm ready. I'm ready to continue on with this adventure. This is because Kate cannot handle the idea of anything bad happening to Evelyn.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So in lore, Yitzpin is now having a psychotic breakdown and is pretending to be evil.
She's now Evelyn.
Yeah.
I'm channeling her through my big Centaur body.
Here's what you have to do. You have to do your Russian accent.
I know.
Trying to do this other accent.
Hello, y'all.
Earl.
Hello, I am Evelyn. Marathon.
I love
Oh man.
It's good.
It got twisted.
Yeah.
Is what happened.
God. It's good.
Now, it should be said. So, as you have come over and tried to deploy some holy,
Revivification, yeah.
some holy healing light, the strange dark sword that accompanies you, it's like, have you ever seen a compass that can't quite figure out where north is?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
But it points to what your heart truly
imagine
desires.
that it doesn't know how to point north, and that's basically it. It is.
Doesn't happen.
It's like it. It's
Sounds
like it's
user error to me, dude.
yeah, exactly. Maybe you're not super good at using a dark sword.
You know when you're just turning a compass all the time and you can't figure out where you are?
And you die in the
Kinda
woods.
like Globetrotters this
You
compass.
sat on the North Pole and looked at a compass. We've all done it.
We've all been there. Relatable.
You've never seen.
Anyway, I want to guarantee our listeners this is a thing that does happen sometimes, and not just to me.
No, definitely.
But it's as though it's perceiving threats from a variety of angles, and it's constantly trying to orient itself toward them in an efficient way. But these threats, you can't see them from in here. Whatever it is trying to do.
I still want to take a moment.
Take a sniff.
Yeah, and investigate.
You want to sniff this boneless
Yeah.
pile of skin?
Yeah, if you'll let me perceive it, that's one more.
Yeah.
But let's see what we get. Garbage. That's a 13.
It's a healthy 7.
All I want to here's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Was
not
this
too crazy.
Was this Evelyn, and this is now her ruined body, or is this like some simulation, some mannequin,
Additionally,
some stand-in?
Is it good eating?
And how much can I get in my mouth before they can stop me?
Well, roll initiative. No, so we'll see how much that you can scrabble up in your chops. So this smell has always accompanied her, and it seemed like it was a choice. You wonder if there was something about her, perhaps, that you did not know.
Wow. Okay. That's her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume.
So, yeah. Table talkie.
Okay.
We know she was a simulacra the whole time, right? That's how she was introduced.
That's
Correct.
What?
Right.
She
But
didn't have her act.
Character-wise, yeah, we don't know that. So
Yeah.
trying to rectify the two. And
Right.
Yeah.
would still be freaked out.
Yeah, I was
Longtime
gonna say.
ally is a pile of goo now.
Well,
Yeah.
we've only ever known her as in her
Exactly, yeah. Still wouldn't know
her
better.
clay form,
Right.
I guess.
So I'd still would be very broken up. He would try to heal. Healing would not work. And then he would just be a bawling, sweet little owlboy mess.
Oh.
Okay, so I am going to just without any kind of proof whatsoever assume that none of us could have been responsible for it. Whoever this person who's sitting and facing away from us probably stole all of Evelyn's bones. So
The bone, dude. Listen, I want to change the name of this section to the bone thief.
One thief, like that, like that. Okay. So Yitzman, she gets to all four of her feet, and she just takes off at a canter, and just like got her guns up, you know. She's like, tell me what you do with Evelyn bones.
As you now that you are closer, you can see that she's sort of seated next to a what looks like a black, like a tall black leather case, like a large ledger that seems to have almost like golden flecks shot through it. And she takes a moment to stand and then turns around, and you recognize her as the person who invited you into the organization to begin with.
Certainly.
Certainty
Certainly
drawn.
a certainty.
Certainty drawn.
Certainly Drom, I think is her name.
She is a mess.
Oh, emotionally?
Yes.
Physically.
Like, she seems to be
Spiritually.
She is favoring one leg.
Oh, no.
Her favorite leg.
Yes.
Oh,
She
yeah.
has a
That
favorite.
is a
We
good
all.
leg.
I mean, you're not supposed to.
Yeah. Don't make me pick, but it's gonna be left.
Yeah, okay, come
It's gonna be
on.
left.
We got a great leg over here. Thanks for everybody. But no. You can do, as she got up and turned around, she's trying to put a good face on it, but this seems like the end of a
Drawing a
face
face
on the leg.
Dude.
Trying to go draw a good face, but it's upside down.
Yeah. The one eye is bigger than the other.
Don't tattoo yourself. This is
She did her best. But it seems like she's come to the end of a road here.
And just refresh Yitzman's memory.
Yeah.
The relationship with certainty is good, right? Like I trust her.
But it's not bad. In fact,
Right.
as far as you could tell, to the best of your knowledge, she has been communicating with you at your HQ
Right.
in Spirata.
Right. Okay. So then the Dukes go down slightly, and I just like I take in this visual husk of certainty, and then I turn toward Prism and Still and Quiver, and I say like, I don't think she has Miss Evelyn's bones.
You know, if she does, I mean, it's possible they're in the ledger, but
Yeah. it
you
doesn't
think there's
seem
probably
likely.
something
Yeah.
else in there.
I'm just gonna do a little investigation check in the old noggin.
Yeah,
See
you don't see a bone poking out.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Legally, they have to.
That's a total giveaway. That's a tell.
When you turn back around, you see that I'm trying to comfort Syl by going, oh, no, don't cry. You remind me of my younger, more pathetic fans.
He's just like
Waving
flopping. Well, he's like flopping around in what's essentially like a pile of compote with armor. And like, I gotta imagine you're eating some of it, and he is just flopping around in it, casting healing spells that aren't working. I don't think she's coming back, you guys.
Do you think every D&D group ends up eating each other at some point?
I mean, the
No.
good
best
ones.
ones.
It's messed up in the last episode. We alluded to eating.
I know.
And then this one,
I think you can't play hungry. That's what I'm learning about
We
D&D.
gotta-
Don't
we
play
gotta
hungry.
eat.
Alyssa, next time we have to have lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to change the texture of the game a lot.
Now,
Yeah.
First from the Quiver is very angry that lunch is not here. And is complaining to anybody who will listen. And
Well, the manager would have been the person to complain to.
was
But
thinking about leaving the
Now
collection
look at
team. I was like,
Now
what?
look at her.
It's not reasonable.
No, he's flopping in what's up just a pile of growth goo. Splattering everywhere, dander everywhere,
I'm like, you're
casting
right.
heal.
We should have a moment
Feathers.
of silence.
I don't think she's coming back. I don't think she's coming back.
Certainty.
Yeah.
Where are we?
I know that it took you a while to get up, but I mean, you might want to sit back down again. This might take a
I
while.
do, just on the back haunch.
Isn't that the rear haunch?
Yeah.
Two frame.
Yeah. I had a friend once named Cthulhu Drow.
Stupid name.
I mean, it's a mouthful. It's and in a roundabout way, his father had given him a clever kind of knife. It was a knife that had a place inside it. I know that sounds crazy. Does that make sense?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely. We totally get it. We get it. Nobody gets it like we get it. Crime. We get it.
I don't understand magic knives or swords.
I don't know anything about magic, so that makes no sense to me.
So it had been glamored in a specific way.
Glamored. Oh, I've entered the chat.
To allow people to live inside it.
Mm.
It was a library inside of a knife. The knife was a regular sized knife.
Like a house.
But the place inside of it.
People small in knife. Small people fit into knife. I think I get it.
Okay.
I'm doing the best at this.
Yeah.
It's bigger on the inside. My other knife is a TARDIS. There we go.
Exactly.
Is that
Alyssa, get the shirts going.
Go.
I was thinking, okay, let's
My other knife is a TARDIS.
I just saw her open a spreadsheet.
Hashtag ShamWow.
oh my god, slap chap.
And I have to
spit on myself because of that out of the box knife edition.
So I have to admit that I might have invited you into the company under somewhat false pretenses.
Are we small people in knife now?
Lying is wrong.
You jumped right to the end, and I think that's to your credit, Yitzpin.
Jumping is one of my many athletic skills.
You're not employees of Acquisitions Incorporated exactly 100%. You are a part of an organization that is affiliated with that august body, and there is a path to full employment for you, provided we survive what happens next.
But we're still gonna get paid, right? Is it just like net 30 now and not bi-weekly, or
I too have money on my mind.
If
Cash does rule everything around me.
get the money, dollar bill. Yeah.
Get rich or die trying.
Yes. That seems to sort of snap her out of it. The mention of lucrative employment, gainful employment, and she says, if we get out of this, it's not guaranteed. If we get out of this, you won't have to raise a finger again, unless you want to, or you could pay someone to raise their finger. It could be like that.
listening?
I have access to venues from hell to breakfast.
Not hell, but breakfast.
Imagine a
Brunch.
tour.
Not breakfast, brunch.
Imagine a tour that never ends.
Please don't stop the music. Okay. Okay.
Imagine eating an eyeball.
I don't think he has to imagine. I think he is doing it at the present
A
moment.
gummy eyeball in your mouth at the moment. Like,
Yeah, whatever the.
So
tell me more.
I have to. Let me go back a little. Let me go back a very small. I pray it'll be worth it.
Exposition.
When you applied to the organization, Acquisitions Incorporated,
Yes.
you were not, strictly speaking, accepted by it.
But I remember you accept me. Perhaps
And I
not
do.
them.
and I do. But you have to understand there are two reasons why an applicant falls into the category I drew you from. One,
Strong.
no, that's not it. But
Brave.
you are strong and brave. You are strong and brave. One, inability.
2.
Broadly speaking,
What?
it's the categories are vast, but suffice it to say, inability, that's a very large bin. A lot of categories go into it. The second bin is a very, very specific bin. Yits bin. Listen to me.
Dun, dun, dun.
I knew I was main character.
There are applications that are deemed upon our reception of them to be ill-starred. That means they have been augured and determined that for some reason, and it's not defined exactly, were you to become employees of the organization, it might result in its destruction. Now, I want you to imagine a scenario, very briefly, where the leadership of Acquisitions Incorporated became inimical to its success. Imagine the leaders being very, very bad.
Oh. No, 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 no. Hey, this is a joke.
She doesn't. This appears to be the edge of what she can find humorous.
The beginning edge.
So you have hired us because we would be bad to the Acquisitions Incorporated,
In its current form.
but now it is good that we are bad.
Correct. Yes.
I don't take constructive criticism very well.
No.
Bad.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm not bad. Who
No.
dictates that who's bad?
Still, not bad. You're not bad.
What?
But for the people I'm trying to kill, you are very, very good.
Good, but bad for them.
Yes. Good at being bad for them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said bad. I didn't know you meant like bad.
I mean like bad.
Interesting.
Like Thriller.
I did not hear difference between those two words.
You know, every singer that goes through like a rebellious stage, they just get like more and more popular. So this is great for me. You know,
This is a career arc.
maybe I self-manage. What can't I do?
We'll discuss this.
Triple threat. Okay, go ahead.
So you have created this woman to be our manager, and then she is a pretend woman because you want her to be the bad guy. Is this
What?
correct?
It should be said.
She's a mushy lady.
So I have I have all the wing tips.
Yeah.
I have access to an incredible amount of information. There was a point at which an organization, a sub-organization of Acquisitions Incorporated called the C Team,
Stupid name.
They sound amazing.
discovered a creature that lured people to it with a kind of facsimile of a person.
We don't remember, but the others.
I found a way to use that. I needed a bigger team, and I filled out that team. And I apologize for what must also almost certainly be a cruel lie. If it's any comfort at all, it was a kind of fruit. So if that helps set anyone.
Is anyone else? Am I a simulacra?
What kind of fruit
I a
is,
fruit?
is what kind of fruit is disgusting, owl boy?
I don't want to be a fruit.
Here, hang on a second.
Simulacra? Please not apricot. Please not apricot.
She stares at, after your question, she stares at you a little too long and then diverts her attention to the rest of the group.
What?
It's not yes or
I'm
no.
not even worth answering? Oh, God, I am an apricot.
I think you might be.
I wouldn't answer an apricot either.
I am bad. No, bad boys.
So there's that canvas rustle again, and the light inside.
He's cool.
I love Canvas
Can't- I
Russell.
know.
Our
He's the
favorite, our
man.
new
No,
NPC.
Is that this episode's NPC?
Canvas Russell.
Canvas Russell?
I love him.
Canvas Russell.
He's a big star. The fact that we even got him is kind of crazy.
Right. Well, it's expensive,
Yeah.
but it's worth it.
I mean, yeah.
The fans are worth it.
If he
Every
has fun,
penny's on
maybe
the
he'll
screen.
come back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully he'll lower his rate, honestly, for the second episode.
I know.
But after Canvas Russell reveals himself,
Yeah.
I
say,
gray, like much brighter, but still gray light. And now the snow globe visual becomes quite apparent.
Lots of kids.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
snow
Canvas is dead.
snow appears to be falling at a very high rate, blizzard rates, swirling around this strange place that you are being held.
Is it cold?
Not inside here,
Nice.
but it's almost it's a situation where it's like gifts you can hear. It's like you can
Like,
basically like smell the cold.
That's videos.
Talking about a GIF? Like a
Gifts.
dancing. Like
Gifts
a
you
dancing
can
baby?
hear. That's YouTube.
It's like pictures that move and also make sound,
I promise you,
but not on the computer in real life like this.
you have to get it. You have to get a 15-year-old. You have to get a 15-year-old in your life. You're going to learn a lot of weird stuff. So,
Oh boy.
a lot of weird stuff.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
put it that way. So, certainty directs her attention to you, Prism, and says, "What's the last thing that you remember?"
Oh, great question.
Last thing I remember, being in just a really awful occultist frock in a library.
It's down to this. It's down to the fit.
Yeah.
It's always down to the fit with this one.
It was all natural fibers, and that's like not always great for my situation. But I mean, it's fine. Yeah, I don't like to complain. I don't want to be like, the towel.
She says,
expensive things are worse.
Things are worse, and that's what they don't tell you.
"She says, so you don't remember a hammer coming down?"
Huh.
Hmm.
Do I not?
Metaphorically?
You
I
don't.
don't think so.
Oh,
You don't picture it.
The long arm of the law.
a hammer. And I go, a hammer coming down on me? Someone else dropped a hammer?
Correct.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it happens to the best of us. Now,
Call me mint jelly because I'm on the land.
she takes a couple steps towards you and says, "I'm glad.
Huh.
That means it worked."
Hmm.
Did you hit me with a hammer?
Okay, so
There's a mirror. Is my face okay?
Chris's father made a special kind of knife, and
Oh,
then
God.
via a convoluted system,
We've already heard about
a,
it.
What, am a hammer?
a convoluted
Put us in
system
a hammer?
to contain things inside it. And it occurred to me that once my father,
Cathris.
no,
The knife.
no,
Right.
Father's knife.
How do you have the knife?
Omendron, I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Listen, it occurred to me.
inside
It occurred to me that once he figured out what I was doing, he might put a stop to it.
Hmm.
And so, at great personal threat and incredible contractor expense. I ensorcelled their weapons so that when they strike someone with them, two things happen. One, a facsimile of that person is created, which dies.
Oh.
Second, the person who is struck is contained inside it.
We are in Hammer.
This is a great idea. This is an incredible illusion.
Thank you. Pick up.
So, if I am understanding correctly,
Knife.
I am inside knife. I am inside knife, inside hammer. But more important is Yitzpin outside, take one hit, fall down dead. Unrealistic. I have notes.
I said no notes.
Not for you, you're perfect. Thank you.
The next time my father kills you, I'll try to make sure that it conforms to your specifications.
We don't need attitude problem. I'm just saying not accurate, not believable.
And she says, well, I hope he believes it. And she looks up and out, and you can see outside this surface, you can see the snow falling against it, sliding down the sides. You can also see the face of the man that you saw in that library.
Ah. Looking at us?
No. Looking out ahead.
Looking at other stuff?
Just visible to you from this
He's big boy.
place.
We're
We are
Yeah.
small,
We're
he
in
large.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually, it's worth noting for purely for Yitzpin's benefit. Looks
Nobody
like
else listen.
Looks like a giant, essentially.
Oh.
Like high, sharp pauldrons, black plate mail,
But I saw him in the
tasteful
library.
neck gaiter.
I definitely, yeah, tasteful.
Amazing character design.
incredible.
We spared no expense.
Yitzpin's the one who interacted with Omen before this
Correct.
happened, so I definitely would
So there might be a
make
loggerheads.
a match. Because I don't think Yitzpin's ever seen Omen aside from on the coins
Mm-mm.
until that point.
That's right.
Ah, this is man in library. Yes.
Yeah.
He's hammer. I see. We are in it.
She
How we get out?
nods. I've got it all figured out. I've got it all figured out.
I wait. I wait for
Hold action.
I hold action for plan.
Yeah, I'll put Yitzpin to the now. I have fancy schmancy ones for the collection.
You do.
There they
Yeah,
are.
you do.
This is what we like. So there is a pause, and she says, "The plan really depends on where he puts this hammer."
What are likely places for him to put hammer? Don't answer.
You know him better than we do. We might, what is he like?
What is he into?
She says, what classes is
Boy, it would be
Thirst?
shame to
thirst in the quiver?
shame to forget. Ranger. Yeah.
Ranger, urban ranger.
Marvelous. So, the light is beginning to shift outside. He has clearly moved from outside into a larger internal area, and you can see him. His mouth still covered from the travel. You can see him place the entire group, inside of a case, a cabinet, and close it outside, and there's kind of a hum and a click. And inside it is now almost pitch black. Like you have to reach out to find each other.
Okay.
And we're the only ones in here? He doesn't kill many people. He's not that great. I'd expect to see piles of bodies in here.
It's true.
No, that.
I just one of many.
Okay, so she says, Let me give you the basic rundowns of the plan. What we need to accomplish.
Okay.
And this is going to set you up. And set you up good. Like Yitzbin, what are you looking for?
Anything. It's too
what-
dark to see anything at the moment.
What does success look like for you? What's a win for Yitzbin attending?
Gold medal, probably.
Done. Still, some candy, maybe? What do you want? A hat?
Child.
Oh, I want candy. I take mine back.
World peace. If he killed us, we were in the midst of doing something. That makes sense. When did he kill you? If we're all in,
Oh, if
in his
certainty's
hammer
in?
dead, yeah. When did he get you?
Maybe not. Do
Um,
you have a back door?
Yeah. She says that she has been inside of the hammer for a while.
Okay. It's a greeter.
Yeah, exactly. It's a new role.
Yeah.
It's a new role.
That's just kind of. Your dad killed you. That's kind of sad.
I don't disagree.
I'm sorry.
She says it's okay. I have 6.
As you, when you touch certainty, I can just hear your feathers like brushing her. I can't see you, but I'm like,
There's gross dander and
Oh,
crap
it's
left out.
falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mites. What's on a bird?
which of you have dark vision, by the way? I don't. I thought I did, but I don't.
I don't know.
I do.
I'm an owl. Owls are nocturnal.
You
They gotta
should.
see
You know
at
what?
night.
You should get that.
You know what? Let's just say.
Let's just
Let's
get
just
that.
say,
gonna have
I'm pretty sure owls have
Let's just say-
echolocation like
No.
bats too. Give me that.
Yeah.
Kate used to work at Wizards.
Sure.
What do
Chris works
owls
at Wizards
get?
now. We're just
What's
going to say that you can have.
I do.
Sometimes.
Do you not?
It's homebrew, baby. You can brew it up
Yeah.
at home.
All right.
Roll it up.
I'm gonna say bat or owls have echolocation
Bats
like
can
bats.
do it.
Okay.
I'm part bat now.
Owls are basically bird bats.
Yeah, they are bird bats, right? We all acknowledge
They
that.
are
Are you
Bite
saying
back.
bird bath? Owls are like
I was a bird bath. Yeah.
It's settled.
So
You
I see
have-
everyone
you have dark
perfectly.
vision because you elf.
Mhm.
You have dark vision because you cat.
Mhm.
We don't have dark vision. So certainly have dark vision.
Yes.
It's like one
Yes,
sixty
but short.
elf, right?
But
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
I see. Okay. Okay. All right. Can someone cast light?
Oh, yeah.
Would love
Good
to
question.
look in face while we talk.
Does anyone have a match?
I can
We do
create
something like that.
bonfire. Seems like overkill.
Oh,
Yes, I do. I can.
He's gone. If the hammer gets hot, he's not gonna know.
I'll cast it. Sure. All right. I cast Word of Radiance. Oh. So I uttered a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice can see within range. Oh no, wait. This is gonna hurt you.
No, wait. This is going to burn you alive.
Well, I can. Each creature that you can see within range must succeed a Constitution saving throw. All right.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe not.
I got this.
If you survive it, you'll see.
I cast fairy fire on myself.
Beautiful.
Just like one of those like little, and I don't pick a color. It just
So we
radiates
can
or whatever.
see you.
And I go, look, there we go. Okay. So at least we're all like grounded, like centered, like like one central object. So like if you wander off, you'll be able to like find it.
What can I ask? Does it correspond? Does
Yes.
prisms with her mood?
Absolutely,
So-
100%. You made it up. I'm taking it.
It's
Love
the
it.
mood. It's the
Love
mood
it.
ring.
So what is her mood right now? What color is her mood?
What color's her energy?
Okay, so Amber,
Amber?
baby. Okay, so normally she is like when she's happy, she's in her little like pink, effervescent mode. But I think that bubbling beneath the surface is anxiety that she cannot, that she has not been voicing directly. But I think that it's like really starting to get modeled. Like there's a little flash of red in there. There's yellow. Like
yeah.
like there's fear in
Can't
there.
compress it.
Yeah, maybe by now I feel like we would know that represents like an inner turmoil
Yeah.
when those lights are coming on.
Yeah, like maybe like before she goes on stage, you've
Mhm.
seen the
yeah. The little
Percolations.
flashing of the lights of the,
Yeah.
the colors. Yeah. Okay.
I'm loving it. So did you find a way to light things up in here that did not annihilate your
Just fairy fire.
Oh yeah, fairy
Okay.
fire.
We only
I've got
see-
thaumaturgy too, but fairy fire's fine.
But it doesn't. It only lights the target. It doesn't light up the surroundings. Yeah,
That's
so we just
true.
see you.
We could have a little bit of emanation, right? Maybe.
I mean, look, I shed a dim light in a 10-foot radius. What more do you want?
And that's fine.
I can cause
It's not for you.
flames to flicker, brighten, or dim.
That's
You make a flame, I can brighten it.
You start with the flame.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just glowing for fun.
All right. There is a kind of the floor beneath you has a discrete end that you can see with this light. It's almost like you're standing on a stage, like a circular stage.
All right.
And at the very edge of this stage is a silver line, in,
Silver lining.
if you will. Honestly, it works.
All right.
And it is through this silver lining that Certainty Drawn suggests you can be decanted from the weapon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And with that, gathered throng, precious Shadow Council, may our leaders please you.
What?
We have to attend to our frail physical forms, but we will be right back in mere moments
I love this game too much.
with more C-Team. Don't go nowhere.
I don't want to pee.
Hello. It is I, Jeffrey K. Horcrams. Welcome back to Test C-Teams.
Who are you?
Where'd you give me that look?
Jeffrey K. Horcrams.
All right.
Hey, give me a look.
What the hell are you?
I looked at you. Yeah, that's how I see. Now, next up, obviously, when last we saw our heroes, they were in a kind of weapon closet
Sure.
inside of a weapon. And the time to decant and undertake a great task is upon us.
I'm uncomfortable with the word decant.
He uses it all the time. I actually was about to write down.
Is it? Well, 'cause last time,
word.
listen,
He loves to say decant.
I got away from sequester, and then I think
Yeah.
I must have gotten away from sequester by moving the whole operation to decant.
Yeah. Decant just to me implies like a pouring out
Yes.
of one
Yeah,
liquid
that's what he
into from
wants.
one vessel into another. I just don't like to think of my character as a liquid.
As this character is
We got
rigid.
we got one liquid evil in here. That seems like enough.
Well, here, dequaster. That's not.
Dequester.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Here,
Dequaster,
here.
yeah.
Okay, so there's an opportunity to extrude
There we go.
party
Milk.
members.
You're leaving the obvious one out.
Milk on the table.
Yeah.
Possibly.
You're leaving milk on
Push us through.
Push.
All right. I
So-
extrude.
Weapons like a prostate.
Yeah.
Not. I don't think.
Hey,
Hey, I'm just a prostate ready to get milked.
everyone at home, a new game. Every time Ryan mentions a prostate, something happens.
We were talking about this.
Iron.
We think it's the thing.
I know you go to the bathroom, you talk about prostate, and now we're all
Yeah, what happens in your bathroom?
you check each other's
What are you
prostates.
supposed to do?
Hey, listen, that's a normal. That's like
I
a
think
regular
that's
thing
nice.
to do.
That's good.
It took us a long time to normalize this
Mark
sort
of
of
friendship.
examination,
It's really
and now we're all reaping the benefits.
Yeah.
I think so.
In any case, you can now be expressed
Milked.
from the lip
Right.
of this ensorcelled weapon.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Question: will we all be shoved into this tiny weapons locker?
I mean, that's like the fairest.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the fairest assumption.
Well, definitely the strongest person should go out first.
Ready to fight.
And it is obviously going to be me, as we can all see now because of beautiful prisms, fairy lights. I've got the biggest muscles of the group.
That's true.
So here I go.
You see that sheen
Yeah. A quick ripple.
under light.
I touch it with the other hand and do some sorcery on it. A gust of wind.
But if we are inside this evil man's home, do we want to bust out of this locker, or should we try to pick the lock?
Well, busting makes me feel good.
Loved that one. We acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Loved it. But making an entrance versus, coming into the back door, that's not me.
Worth noting, he
Prism, not a backdoor kind of.
Well, okay, well.
I
don't want to be
Let's
blue.
walk that back.
Let's talk about this conversation. However, no, you got to make an entrance. It's an occasion, the pageantry.
he did
We're going to kill this man where he lives. Come on.
killed us.
All right, I'm gonna do like a happy little foal, just trotting outside that silver line. Just see what happens. Here we go. Happy little rump. Doop,
Boing,
doop,
boing,
doop,
boing.
doop, doop. Just
like
step
that.
a toe, like I'm stepping a little toe into like
Little hoofy.
cold water, little hoofy, first little hoof. Just
The hoof emerges from the crevice
Okay.
without incident. Very
Okay.
smooth transition, but
That's first.
much colder outside, to be sure.
How much colder?
Winter cold.
I'm fine. I have thick coat.
Yeah.
All right. I go out the whole way.
The whole way?
I milk myself completely.
Do we see this
Empty.
from our vantage point going out?
Yeah, basically, it's like as soon as she starts to like tip through, as soon as she starts to project through it, there is a brief period where only the rump is visible.
Sure.
All right.
It's the best part.
Depending on your point of view, that's a plus. I mean, right? But
How many people here are excited for the rump?
Obviously.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
Thanks.
all right, for the podcast, it's everybody. It's 100% of this.
Everybody raised both hands immediately.
We have a quorum,
up.
right?
Shut up.
Now, you pour out, and it is like, it's like the water horses
Oh.
in the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You come out of this thing and strike the door of it
Okay.
like a battering ram,
Uh-huh.
and pour out ass over tea kettle
Right.
into the middle of a warehouse.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Any other, like, do I take any hit points or?
Any other information? No, you do not lose any hit points
Yes.
yet,
Thank God.
but
No, do I take any hit points? I'm low. Do I get them?
Oh, I get it. Does it heal me at all?
exactly. You hit it. Is there anything? Tell me about how you comport yourself at this moment when you are
Okay.
deposited.
Well, my acrobatics
Out
are
onto the stone.
surprisingly high.
Here,
So,
so can you give that to me?
may I?
And we'll see how smooth. Yeah,
you want it? You
Hell
want to
yeah.
do it? +4, baby.
I stay wanting these rolls. So just throw it in there.
A dirty, ruthless 20.
Okay, so you pour out.
Yeah.
The door flips
Mhm.
out, splits twice.
Yeah.
You come out, and then instead of striking with the hoof,
Yeah.
you place the hoof and slide.
Wow.
So now you are. It is indecorous, but this should be a great
Upright.
comfort. This should be a great comfort to you, Yitzbin. No one can see this brief, splayed,
Okay.
frankly weak
Baby giraffe.
portion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only a quick moment later, hooves right beneath.
Who's
you.
right? Okay. So I just because like I'm protective, obviously, of my friends. I want to take just a quick peek around before I get back in that cabinet and give them the all clear. What do I see here?
So this area inside here, much as was indicated by the passage from outside into inside, is a dark, large holding chamber with what looks to be various kinds of crates and chests piled high. The occasional torch, on the whole, quite dark.
Mhm.
The occasional torch, but you think that one of these torches is being actively held by a person as they travel through the space.
Do they are they doing like a predictable patrol?
You haven't seen as much of
Okay.
it as
All
you
right,
can yet. All you know is that one of these torches is either ambulatory, conscious,
Got it. It's moving.
ensorcelled,
Okay.
or it could be a person with holding it.
And is it moving away from or toward me?
Right now, it's moving toward you.
Okay. So then I'll tiptoe as quietly as I can and lean toward the cabinet and be like, "Small friends, please hold." And I'm going to try to hide in the shadows like some kind of gargoyle, as still as I can, until this person moves away. I don't want them discovering all of us.
What's your stealth?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. It's
Uh,
+1. It's +1.
+1 stealth?
+1 stuck. I have a
Wow.
+1 to everything. That's
Dude,
like my baseline.
Amazing.
+1
Really?
stealth.
A giant centaur is just funny.
Thank you.
I think Dinar's is like -1 stealth.
Yeah, dude. I'm good at stuff. Okay. Total 11. Total is 11.
Sure.
Okay, well, you heard her. She said, small friends, let's go. So let's.
Did I say this?
That's what I heard.
Please hold.
Let's go. Yeah, got it. She's so hard to understand.
Are people leaving the? I just want to know what's happening for my own use.
I'm gonna try. She absolutely heard what she wanted to hear.
Okay, absolutely. Let's see it.
Oh.
It's a little bit tricky. You have an acrobatics or a dexterity type roll.
Yes.
I know.
Of course.
Obviously. Oh, well, 13.
Okay. We're going to deposit out, and then your hands hit the floor first.
Mm-hmm.
Legs roll over, stand up.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not bad.
He's not.
Don't let him get. And then
You see this? Yes.
and so I'll tell you what you see.
Okay.
You see a couple. You see what looks to be, perhaps at this point, 2 bobbing orbs of light, sort of coming between, like tall. I mean, maybe 20-foot tall shelves and racks of. Some of it looks sort of mass produced. You can see like crates that are all stamped the same, alongside a few more novel individual chests and so forth.
Does she see me?
She?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
Silly.
Let's find out.
Oh. Why is that?
Is it
what?
in a good way or a bad way?
Go on.
Oh, I forgot I have. Sorry, this is kitted off of a
I forgot I'm the best.
of a drow, which I am not. So I was like, why do I have disadvantage on perception? But it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. I don't. In fact, I have advantage, double advantage.
I don't want this, so I don't
roll
have it.
dice.
C stands for
I
double
roll
advantage.
dice until I get it.
Yeah.
It's only in direct sunlight.
I don't want this to happen, so it's not going to happen.
It's not. Okay.
Ooh.
So 15 plus 4, so 19.
Okay, so now you have a very important decision to make. You definitely see a rigid centaur.
A rigid set. Could be anybody.
It could be any centaur that just came out of the hammer. Now, will you let them feel this? Will you let them, maybe they need a win right now? Or do you blow up their spot? It's up to you. I feel like I feel like we can't lose.
I'm obviously moving. Like I only got an 11 on my stealth check. I'm 100% like a 2.
Okay.
All the usual horse stuff.
Yeah,
It's horse.
nobody here
Cape.
does rats.
Horse. Caper.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. Wait.
A little
Yeah.
little shifting of the feet.
It's,
Why did you-
you know, you're still you're steady, not still, but your tail is still swishing the flies away. Yeah, can't stop that.
We don't consider that part of the stealth.
No,
I
voluntary.
go, oh, wow. Oh, those lights might cause a little problem for us trying to get through here. I sure wish someone was here to, take care of this, but I guess I'm just here by myself. And I go like I'm leaning against the wall and I touch you. And when I touch you, I use heroism to imbue you with bravery. You're immune to being frightened, and also you gain 4 temporary hit points. At the start of each of your turns. So you will continuously.
What?
get
That's
those.
amazing.
Now, when the spell ends, you will lose the remaining temporary hit points from the spell.
Okay.
And you'll be set.
And you'll die.
Just
You'll be
more
scared of
like
everything.
Prism being like, oh my god, whatever will we do?
Okay, so this infusion of bravery and strength, Yitzbin drops it immediately. He's like, I will protect.
Oh my god, you surprised me.
I am brave. I am the bravest of us, and you will stand behind me. I will keep orbs.
Oh my god, so strong.
Small friends, get out of hammer.
Oh my god.
Yitzbin is here.
Oh my god. I will sing
It's
your story
loud.
for the ages.
It's loud.
It's too much.
I love
It's
it
too
though. I just want her to handle it.
That's cute and good. I like it.
like
Space on our-
small friends.
I have been out of the hammer for a long time.
When?
In your hair.
On your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. This is
There's
where
there's
I
a
have been.
significant. We've established this a significant blind spot that I cannot turn
It's
and
true.
see. So you both could be back there.
before Still crosses over the line, it looks at Certainty and says, are you coming? Are you going to stay in this hammer?
I've been in here. I've done it. I feel like I'm good with the hammer.
Oh,
She's going to stay in the hammer forever?
No, I'm going to leave the hammer
Oh,
because of how long I've been in it.
okay. Well, let's go. And then I hop out over the line, I guess. Just confirming she's coming.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
She is extracted just after you. And I think the presumption, and certainly I've done everything I can to create the expectation, that these orbs were coming around very soon.
Yeah.
yeah.
They actually begin to converse with one another just at the threshold of these racks.
The orbs?
Talking orbs.
The orbs. Yeah, fear these orbs.
Oh, man. My
I
nightmare.
feel nothing.
No, but the first says, I swear to you, I saw this. On the shining face of Joaquin, I saw this. I saw Omen drawn die. And there's a pause while their partner takes a moment to absorb this information. He says, what do you mean? He says, I saw him die. And I think they used our stuff to do it. And his ally says, you're absolutely certain? He says, yes, 3 times I've sworn. And at that point, you hear the sound of a knife entering ribcage. Like, and it happens, you feel like it's too long.
The knife?
You feel like, well, we can't see it.
Squish?
We can't see it. You feel like this is a level of certainty that's being extracted from this corpse.
Wait, Certainty's in the corpse?
She's right there.
Who's on first?
You feel like they have taken the lever and moved it all the way to dead, and then tried to see if there's a little bit more they can do.
Wow. Okay. Overkill.
Yikes.
Super death.
Got it.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool warehouse.
Cool warehouse.
Neighbor laws.
Like
One
that
less,
you'd have
one less orb to worry
push
about.
through this individual saving throws. It's like 1, 2, 3. That's all of them.
Okay,
That's
there we go. We're done. I'm just gonna leave, and then you leave it in.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's the guy who's saying like, oh, I totally saw a witness. I'm fucking witnessing shit over here, and I'm telling you about it, and that's just never a good idea.
No, it is at this point that you can hear the body being dragged along the stone floor,
Okay, away from us.
away from you, and the orb of light retreats with it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Free and clear.
Wait a minute. This place no longer is. It was. And we should leave.
So, Miss Certainty, you hear this conversation. What is the problem? What is going on?
She says, I think that means that the work I did to get us here is starting to pay off.
God, great news.
Here is the next part of the plan, right?
Say more things.
She gently closes the weapon case. No, it's soundless, but she says creep. Nobody says creep. It's fine. Gets closed up. She whispers something into the mechanism. There's a hum and a click. No, that's not it. It's totally different. Cool. So
Aww,
I know.
I liked yours.
She says, in order for this plan to work, in order for us to defeat the current leadership of the organization, we're going to need the C team. I think that we can do a lot, but I think we are going to be glad if we have their help. I'm going to run down the list. We're talking about at least 2 gods, a living incarnation of shadow. Right?
Okay. I like the sound of this.
Yeah. And there's a druid named Walnut Donggrass.
Also ran.
Who's also there.
Who travels with them.
It kind of helps.
From
Brings the
time to
luggage
time.
along.
Hey, Jerry. Stab.
For the podcast, I was just murdered by Prism. Today, Prism is being played by Walnut
We
Donggrass.
have to rescue these 3 gods and their pet.
Their friend.
Wow. Well, I'm going to write a note for Table Talk. On Hack.
I have no friends at this table.
What happened?
Right, so she says, here's the information. We are going to split up. It's not personal. We just need to be in more places than we are now. We need to find the place that I was born. It is a shrine to Timora. Oh, here come the pens. It is a shrine to Timora called the Welcome Site. Here is the problem. You can only find it when you really, really need it.
Well, it sounds like we need it quite badly.
That's pretty easy.
She says, we don't need it bad enough yet.
Is this it?
Are we in it?
We don't need it bad enough yet.
Well, how do we...
How much more bad can we need it?
Trust me, it gets worse.
Oh no. Okay.
So right now, this is... Are you familiar with the 10 towns?
No.
I know of at least 3.
Perfect.
I know the word 10 and towns. 2 is separate concept.
We are in Matha, which is sometimes called the 11th town.
But you just said they were
I know,
10.
I know. I'm just trying to help you understand what the region is. I'm doing my absolute best here. These are very complicated circumstances. Travelers from Matha to other parts of the 10 towns have reported seeing the Welcome Site. Whether it gets very bad, these are dangerous roads. It tends to materialize under these conditions. Its resources are holy. They are pristine. The avatar of Timora is there. And she can help us do this. We need access to it because it's one of the only places that can access the prison that the C team is in. I know that they are working inside the prison to get out, but it won't work unless we help them on this side.
If these are gods, they're so powerful, they're not able to get out on their own.
I think that they're doing everything they can to get out, but there are, and I have the documents on this, there are very novel interpersonal complexities between them that occasionally hinder their maximal effectiveness.
Show me where to put the arrow. That is all I require.
Which gods are inside prison? Is Hoof maker of hay inside prison?
Can you tell me? She looks at the rest of the group.
Horse stuff.
Yeah, we just assume.
He's not
Politely.
horse. He's not horse stuff, Miss Prison.
Sorry. Centaur stuff.
You know,
But specifically the horse part.
it's
Ben?
I have to say it's yes.
Hoof maker of hay is inside prison. We must go.
The one they call the haymaker.
Maker of hay.
Yes, is in there definitely, and must. That's one of the things we're doing, actually.
I do an insight check.
Making hay?
Okay, I'm going to do
I have plus
a performance
5.
check.
Nice. Here we go, buddy. Womp, 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 womp.
I have a 20, but it's not a natural
It's
20.
not as good as my 20. It's a 20. My 20 is actually a 25, too.
All right, here. Now, let's do it. Let's do it 2 ways. Now I want an intelligence check.
Oh, come on. No.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. I'm mad.
You failed it in
16. 17 minus 1. Thank you very much. 16.
It is.
Ben.
She is not telling the truth, but
Right.
you don't know if it's because she simply can't comprehend something as fundamental
Right.
as hoof hoof.
Right. Oh. Okay.
Like, this is what you have found in your travels away, is that they're revering a lot of people that don't make any sense. Like, none of them focus on hay specifically.
None of them?
No.
Are you serious?
I am telling you, it's all kinds of stuff. It's the shiny circles.
Sure.
A lot of enthusiasm for the shiny circles.
Got it. Yeah.
Abstract, strange concepts that couldn't be explained and are probably not of any use. Right?
Yeah.
Murder.
Ow. Yeah. Classic.
Just uncouth.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you think that she's lying, but maybe she's lying because she's
She
stupid.
just doesn't know better. Okay.
Or they're like trying to keep from you that they got hoof hoof and like her kids and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's worse.
They're like her foals.
It's her foals.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I give these bipeds. They know not what they do.
It's just sort of, it's like a baby. It's like, I shit sometimes on me. And
Okay.
that's important.
This is how Yitzvin reacts then. She's like, is worse than you even know. We must go quickly. So we only need walk dangerous road until we are tired, near death, temple appear. We go to it.
I think that's as good a plan as any. I will work some of my angles. We have a way to communicate. She withdraws a tiny jeweled enclosure, very similar to the one that you have, Prism. And she says, I can get a hold of you at any time using this.
She's just been like swinging it like a chain. She's like,
Here, hold it. Here, give me a dexterity check.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
5.
So she's like, I can get a hold of you anytime using this, and you're swinging it around on the leather strap, and it just hits. It hits the weapon rack, like right in the middle of the sentence.
Bang.
Yeah, like I love this thing. Oh my god.
I love
Cannot break
Yeah.
it. It is like so amazing. You know, sometimes the expensive stuff is worth it. I think this gem's fake though.
And so she says, we'll split up. Before you leave this place, you should take an opportunity to find anything that might be useful. This is Acquisitions Incorporated's Northern Storehouse. It services everything up to the spine. If there's going to be something for you here, if you take the time to find it.
I turn and I look at the weapon cabinet, which contains a maul that can one-shot kill anybody.
Well, I mean, it certainly looks like it does.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah. A weapon like this, why? Just because it belonged to you and you
No, it's not personal. You don't.
it feels personal at this point.
It will be very easy for him to locate it.
I
See.
I want to fly over to the person that was stabbed.
Well, there's nothing here now but a trail.
Oh,
yeah,
they took the
they-
body
they-
with them.
They
Yeah.
drug it away.
Yeah.
What were you curious about?
It's gonna
You gonna lick at it a little bit?
help.
Got a little revival.
went
Yeah,
home.
don't want someone to
Went
die.
to revive.
There's a revivification.
I absolutely. I'm like, we're gonna loot. We're gonna do a little chew and screw on the northern warehouse? Okay. I'm digging through stuff. I'm throwing open chests and like,
I'm catching whatever you're throwing. I'm looking
I
at
want
it.
to find something good. I want to find like some magical brocade or something, like something
Oh.
truly dazzling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're after the shinies, is what you're saying.
Prism's Technicolor Dreamcoat for me, please. Something in a shawl, something in like a Stevie Nicks.
Give Prism a magic item.
Can I get like a sheer, like a Stevie Nicks kind of like shawl wrap thing?
You find that, unfortunately, in terms of the raw garb up here, well, the truth
Okay.
is there's probably a case to be made that there is value in taking their raiment, especially
Everybody
in
loves
here. Everybody loves raiment.
But it's not fun and flirty.
Well, what I'm saying is that it's not this. It isn't this season.
mean,
it's pretty dire.
But
We're
is it-
talking about.
Icewind Dale, though.
Is it old enough to be vintage?
I would say that some of them. I would say that you'd be able to find a shawl that has been feasted on by moths.
Oh.
Does that give you a
It gives
good
you the
look?
vintage smell.
It gives you that look. We're talking about something that, functionally speaking, is like a fishnet by the time they've gotten done with it.
What is it?
Fishnet, you say?
Fishnet.
Yeah.
No,
Do we want white or gray?
No, these are not.
What?
It's not doing it for you?
Come on.
Moth eaten? What was it made out of? Hide?
No, this is. No. This is.
It's garbage.
Yeah. Well, it's trash. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want trash.
This
I-
might- oh,
I
you
think
find?
we need. All of us are, if I remember the character, are pretty scantily clad.
By design.
By design. By design. By design. I'm just saying it's cold out there, honey. And we need to find some furs. We need to find some hoods.
This is the cool part, right? It's like this is my favorite part in a show like this.
The montage.
Yeah.
Well, the montage, but also like the costume change.
Oh yeah. We're gonna do. This is the new skin. This is the Icewind Dale skin.
yeah.
Fine.
Right. This is the DLC skin.
I want a snowy owlbear coat that's oversized, and I'm just gonna wear it so much.
Very good. Very good. I think you find it.
Fur lined. Well, here.
No.
No.
Fur out.
Owl?
I wear it inside out so
bear.
you can see the fur.
There.
It's still weird.
Owl bear.
No, this is
Yeah,
very good.
that's one of the things I am.
This is a very good roll. This is a
Pardon?
5%
I'm
roll.
half owl bear.
So what does that mean?
Well,
Owl half.
hey, that's weird. No, this is quite good. I think that you can find something in here that you like.
Thank you. I just want one fashion.
Just one fashion.
Ask for so.
So you want like the cool? It's just like the furs exploding out, just all up the side.
I want to look like a winter's witch.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
I want you to look like a pastel Kanye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just like peeking out.
Prismatic.
That mask
Yeah,
hoodie he's wearing now.
Yeah.
Maybe you could find, heart, bravery,
Rain?
strength. What was the other one?
I'm already very
Earth.
Wind.
metal, gold metal.
Spare, fire.
Now
Heart.
they have a substantial amount of barding,
Mhm.
which, I mean, that's up to you. The extent to which it has high utility, or if it's considered outre.
Is it written on there? Like that's
Yeah. No. Yes. It says on the outside. It says horses only.
or
So
just
that could be a brand.
for the armored horse.
Do not pet. Service animal.
For the horse afraid of being hurt.
You got a little vest.
We got a little. I'll take some barding.
Like big pouches.
Yeah, I mean, I got like most of this is obviously like I've got a little clothing up here. I got a crop top. I'd love something for this, but I got really not a whole lot going on back here, and that's a lot of surface area that's going to get pretty cold. So I'm not too proud to take some barding. And fashion's not important to me.
Functionally, though, like it's the same thing. Like they get you by selling it for centaurs. It's like it's 5 times the cost. Like there's no
Yeah,
reason.
exactly.
Oh, at a specialty
Yeah,
store?
Yeah.
Forget about it. I
Yeah.
mean, that's wow.
That's why we don't wear anything. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But I'll pack some stuff together. I guess I think the thing I would do is I would trust Prism to dress me in the appropriate blankets and barding.
Okay.
To make me look as
this is good.
Fancy, fresh, fun
So
and
we're
flirty.
talking about a makeover. For the podcast, the glasses came off.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So it's like, how you put like the blanket over the back of
Yes.
like the horse rump? Yes, exactly. So I do that. And then I just like make it a little askew, and then like put a little a jaunty belt like asymmetrically, like affixing it so it stays on.
Nice.
So it's like it's all the rough stuff,
Right.
but this is like shabby chic now.
Right. Leg warmers? What do you think?
Oh my god! Well, you do have that kind of like workout aesthetic, so
I
like,
do.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
could be fun.
Okay, yeah. I think this ends up looking like the Icewind Dale, Jane Fonda kind of a look by the end.
I take Uggs and I cut the foot part out, flip them inside out, and just give you the leg warmers.
love it. Look at Uggs on Uggs. Uggs on Uggs on Uggs.
I want to check in real quick.
Why?
Clothing wise, I just want to make sure
We're
that
having fun.
no, I don't have any problem with this. I just want to make sure that everybody has what they want
This is the
for
only,
their action figure.
this is the only table where everybody puts on clothes, and that's the fun part. Instead of being like, I'm naked now, and
Yeah.
we're all naked, we're
Yeah.
all part of it.
Right. Okay, you guys.
We have to
you guys
walk
Yeah,
until we die.
almost.
Wow.
Well, isn't putting clothes on and warm things just going to make it take longer?
Only one of us has to really be in danger.
Right.
Okay. It's just like, that's just going to draw things out if you're wearing a warm
Right.
coat.
Not it.
Someone should be naked
Still.
to die as fast as
I
possible.
mean, what's still wearing right now?
bird shit? I don't
You're just
know.
nude.
Got the
You got like a
stuff, yeah, down
You got a little
feathers,
scarf. He's
down
got a
feathers.
little coat and a little scarf.
Okay.
Little
So
bit.
take them
normal.
off.
Okay.
Drop them.
All right. I'm bird naked now.
Okay.
Why are you trying to be nude? I don't understand that.
Apparently, I have to die as quick as possible. Someone's got to die.
That sounds like
to
a job
do
for
what?
still.
The only time this thing's going to appear is if someone's close to death.
Oh, I see.
So if we're all
This is
wearing
meta.
clothes to
Now I got
prevent the cold, it's just going to take longer.
I think that there is one candidate for probably going to get really cold out in the snow, and I don't think it's me in my wonderful coat, or you and your leg warmers, or
You and your nice warm feathers.
you and your nice warm feathers.
That's true.
You mean
I
the
think it
skin
might be-
sphinx cat?
Well, I'm not going to say any names, but they might be first in line for this job.
And I mean, I don't want to hurt you, but
First to shiver.
but if we
you know
need
what I
you to
mean?
be close to death, like shink, like we can also just stab you a bunch real quick.
Quiver is now rounds the corner wearing like a full, like thick, like white fur and a heavy cloak, and looks at both of you and says, "You are racist.
I'm going to sit with that.
Think about this."
Have given me much to think about.
Now, if I could please get a perception roll from the family.
Skills perception.
Dirt
Oh.
20.
Terrible.
A dirt 20.
A mud 20.
Filth 20.
11.
Wet
Ooh, a
mud.
dirt 21.
Ooh.
Okay, well, Prism. I was going to say, obviously, and this is natural and good. It should be this way, because you've spent a lot of time going through these racks, paying close attention, moving aisles when need to be, right?
Shopping and sales.
Exactly, but you've seen a lot more of these crates than other people, and you can see a crate, and you remember some of your basic Acquisitions Incorporated stuff. You remember from your initial application, you sort of read over the possible job roles. Do you see something that you don't remember from the orientation materials?
Oh, delicious. What is it?
It is a black wood polished chest,
Ooh.
and through where you would place the lock once it was mailed out, you assume, to some godforsaken backwater, it says auger level 3.
Oh my God. Well, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I open it.
So you creak it open, and you can see what looks to be like sort of nestled into the top. I mean, imagine the out of box experience. They've tried to execute it to the utmost,
Sure.
right? There is a tiny booklet sort of situated, set in the very top of it.
Hmm.
And it says, congratulations on your ascension to Augur Rank 3, which constitutes automatic entry into our Augur Rank 3 testing program. Inside this kit, you will find our latest offerings to enable you the prized worker, to drive unprecedented growth in Q3. As you are already well versed in the basics, we trust you'll find yourself right at home with these advanced and incredibly dangerous artifacts.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I read that and I human me dissociated, but now Prism goes, yeah, okay, whatever. Just puts it down. What is below the book?
Oh, nothing would bring me more pleasure.
Give me the sumptuous
So
deeds.
inside, imagine that you have a sort of burnished brass cylinder with a wide black lens at one end
Mhm.
and a smaller black lens on the other side,
Mhm.
and a variety of apparati
Mhm.
adorning the top almost like a crown. So it's something like a collapsed telescope, but the action end is, it seems like a portent.
Interesting. So I got a magic kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, this is what I
Boil it
like.
down. I think the way I describe it's cooler, but I mean.
This is a reminder to myself to talk about on Table Talk when Jerry invents something and it's something else and he doesn't realize it until I say it in a really dumb way. But okay. Wonderful. Love this.
Hang on to it.
Me.
Okay, so I gotta look in it.
Yeah.
Right? I gotta peep.
Yeah. So you try to tilt it,
Mhm.
and then it's like as you're trying to like figure out how to reach its full extension,
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we all?
it begins to peep and warble when it's held at certain angles, and you get the impression that this is like an angry, like a mother bird. Like you do not want to hold it that way, and you feel like you don't want that to happen, and so you quickly make these adjustments. And then with a slight press in at the back, a spring mechanism extends it out, but in its fullness, it is perhaps 7 feet long.
Whoa.
Love how big around is this thing?
The action end of it is yay big, so something like 4 or 5 inches in
And it's just
diameter.
completely rigid all the way through. There's no
Well, no, and in fact, when it extends to its full length, it becomes incredibly ungainly.
okay.
Right? To the extent that you nearly drop it. And as it tumbles out of your grasp,
Mhm.
a tripod extends from it and stabilizes it.
Oh my god, I love this.
Thank
thing.
goodness.
I love this thing. What happens if if I get it at a good angle
Yeah, and you want to take
and I
a
just
peep?
take a peep?
Take a peep.
Just a little.
So what are you looking at?
What if I pointed at? I pointed at the closet, the weapon closet.
Absolutely, I can. Okay, so you got to give it a big swing.
Mm-hmm.
Get some help from a Yitzpin, maybe get big strength. Wheel this thing around. Point the instrument at it, and it looks like the cabinet, except where you think Yitzpin must have broken out. This lens shows you where it has been stressed and damaged.
Like weak points.
I was saying like weak spots.
I definitely, I look at this and I go, oh my god, and I convey what I'm seeing. I'm like, oh my god, look, we can like see where things are hurt, and then I jokingly turn it around to get that. I'm like,
Anything?
I'm like, oh, right here, somebody hurt Yitzpin. It's just a joke. I'm just trying to make light of
Yeah,
it.
but I'm interested if you like actually look through it to see what Yitzpin's weak spots are. Like you might actually see. some
Okay,
shit.
so I'm making a joke, and I'm like, oh, somebody hurt Yitzpin. Oh no, who hurt you, honey? And then I look through it. What do I actually see when I point at Yitzpin?
Well, you don't see living things in it at all.
What the?
What the?
It only seems to assess structural weaknesses.
Oh.
I look at that and I go,
Oh.
wow. You know, I really haven't shown my appreciation for the members of the team. Quiver, I think this is for you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Be kind.
I think that you would know best what to do with this thing.
Did you see any weakness when you look at Yitzbin?
Actually, no. And I can say that
Unsurprised.
Scout's honor.
You do not appear in this. It does not see living things.
It's not collimated. Just
The inverse of the original interaction, a quick press on the back will allow that clever internal mechanism to reduce it substantially for carry.
I will carry it next to my giant crossbow.
It's just, dude, this is going to be a great picture, though. Stuff just keeps piling up back there.
Extendo, like a Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Maybe I guess
I just love the
backpack.
idea of trying to be like the cat trying to be like on the corner of a rooftop trying to be like a sniper, but then it's just like
It goes down until it touches the target.
it's like all fucking bendy in the wind.
Still wouldn't feel weird like looting, but if certainty gave him like the green light, he'd kind of loosely be like half-heartedly pawing through stuff. But what's the big evil sword doing?
The big evil sword is just as you walk by the corridors between the storage, it's always directing itself wherever it thinks the next attack might be coming from.
And it thinks it could be coming from everywhere. Like it's constantly like
It is. It appears to have increased in its agitation. Before it had a sort of mother hen level of protectiveness, and now it appears to be. If it knows, then it thinks that this is an incredibly dangerous place.
Imagine an overprotective compass.
Yeah.
Imagine an overprotective bird mother sword demon.
It's okay.
Horse. Why not?
Why not? Throw
Toss
it
it
in
in.
there. Throw it in there.
Horse. Yeah. I don't know what still would do with that. If anything, or just be like, this guy
It's acting up.
this crazy sword. It's all right.
You spent it. Come on.
Come on. It's all right.
Doesn't still talk to his sword at all? No, not so much.
Kind of. Not really. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been like an unwanted.
Right. Just like something that, but it's protective.
Yeah, like this
yeah.
weird like burden.
But yeah, it's like a weird uncle.
Yeah, it wasn't like because it's like you guys were tracking the sword and then
Right.
still ended up around it and it like bonded.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's true. All right. So next steps. Have we satisfied ourselves? Have you harvested enough from the Metha branch?
I wouldn't
You're
mind
in the
doing-
11th town.
I want to do a harvest.
Oh, okay.
Prism found something cool.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's anything left or if we've
Go for
looted
it.
the whole warehouse.
Yeah. Give me 2 perception rolls.
Why 2 of them?
Because.
The 2 eyes.
German.
Your spreadsheet.
Okay, I got a 1
Left eye.
Okay.
It's the right eye.
Lucky.
and a 10. So I got a 3 and a 12.
Ow.
Absolutely. So you have passed through the sections that have because it's like if you see a bunch of stoles and shawls and things like that, it's like you sort of know that it's not for you.
Yeah.
Right. You have reached now a section that has posted messages.
Oh.
That and the one that takes up the most space on it warns the Metha branch to be on the lookout for someone they call the cartographer.
Oh.
And it says we had misassessed this target in Spirata. It could have been an act or some function of the town. But as soon as she was removed from Spirata, she escaped.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Removed from Spirata. Cool. I don't know that I know what a cartographer is. Probably somebody who draws carts.
Draws carts.
Yeah.
Probably someone who's like really cool and
A cart drawer. Could be.
Drawer.
Could be.
Might be a horse.
Could
Who's gonna
be.
draw a cart. Yeah.
Could be. Yeah.
Right.
Incredible.
That was good.
But it definitely seems as though activity is beginning to increase in this facility. People are being armed. I mean, carts are starting to roll up
Well, you can hear this now.
out front. Oh, it's clear. But currently you are not sequestered, but are certainly located.
We're about to get decanted.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
We need to get the budge out.
All right, easy. I pass without trace. That's the sound that he makes
I
when
need
he
it.
does
wow.
I need it. Thank you. Plus 10, right?
Yeah.
No trace.
No trace.
Wow.
Well, it could be a trace. It's just
Let's
plus
not go
10
too
to
far.
stealth checks.
So you explore the perimeter opposite from the largest set of doors that seems more in tune to outfitting companies.
Yeah.
You're able to sort of scrabble your way safely around the edge. You occasionally see someone, they do not see you. And the tiny chipped gem on your the mark of station for a secretarian begins to glow.
Oh. I look at it.
As you focus your attention on it, you hear a voice that says, "Hello? I don't know how to use this. I am talking to you. Am I talking to you?"
Yes. Hello. Who may I have the pleasure of talking to today?
Who has the pleasure of talking to you?
This is great. This is great.
Exactly.
The voice, sort of like strangely flat, but very fast and precise, says, "I'm called Finn. I am from Team Finn.
Uh-huh.
I am feeling something. I think it might be anger.
Okay.
And I'm running out of omens to kill."
Ooh.
That is the end of today's
Oh,
game.
love
I know.
it, Ben.
Hey, we got table talk coming right up, of course. But may our labors please you, revered Shadow Council. It's been our great pleasure to spend this time with you. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Until next time, let's get right back at it. See you.